How many times you had to hear that you were wrong? And how many times you had to hear that you're very strong? And how many times you had to hear I'll be back soon? And how many times you had to hear it'll be over soon? How many times you had to hear you should do better? And how many times you had to hear it's only gonna get worse? And how many times you had to hear this is what you need? And how many times you had to hear you shouldn't want this? Yeah. Talk more.